We all lead very busy lives. And as a result of this, we can accidentally lose or forget to continue a habit or a hobby which is good for us and has a positive impact on our life. It is important that we try to maintain things that we know or believe has a positive effect on our life currently and in the future. One of these things is reading. Setting aside some time to read every day is good for your success and for your soul. Let's take a look at what reading can do for you. By setting aside time to read every single day, you can have a positive effect on your life for a long time. If you set aside the time each day to read, the effect on your life will be extremely positive. It is crucial that we set aside time for things that we believe will be good for us now and in the long run. This isn't just the advice of an avid reader, but it's also based in science as well. According to researchers from Yale University, those who read books for 30 minutes a day lived an average of 23 months longer than non readers or those who read magazines. By setting aside 30 minutes each day, you could potentially add hundreds of hours to your life. This underscores the importance of reading. To maximize your reading time, find things that you enjoy to read about. Now, let's be honest here. Reading can get a bad rep sometimes. And a big part of this is sometimes we didn't enjoy to read when it was assigned to us for school, especially in middle school or high school. I think we've all been there where we were assigned summer reading and it's just a couple days before school starts and we haven't even bought the books because we just don't want to read them. But it's important to note that reading for pleasure is a lot different than reading for school because when you're reading for pleasure, you get to choose the things that you're spending your time reading and learning about. And it makes a huge difference. And so I would ask you to give reading a chance. Give it a chance to be able to read things that you enjoy, things that you were able to select. And take the time to find what you enjoy. It could be different for everybody. Some people only read nonfiction. Some people only read about sports. And there's so many other preferences for reading that people can have. But everybody who sets aside this time each day has a shared bond through this important hobby, which can have such an important impact on our lives. So I encourage you to find what you enjoy and join this important club of those who love to read. For me personally, I was an avid reader in elementary school, but went away from it in middle school and high school. I think that this was because I didn't like some of the books I was assigned to read for school, and so I mistakenly thought that I no longer enjoyed to read. But once I got to college, I read a couple good books that I really liked, and I recognized how much I enjoyed it, how positive the impact it had on my life was, and how important it was that I continued to dedicate time every single day to reading. So, one of the things that I did was I joined the app Goodreads, which allowed me to follow with my friends and my family to see what they're reading, as well as to set a goal for the number of books that I wanted to read each year. And so that's something that I've really enjoyed is being able to learn about new books through that, but also trying to keep myself in line through this goal that I have of books to read each year. And now I read every day. I set aside that time and I look forward to it daily. And I think it helps me grow, it helps me learn, and I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to give reading another chance because if you find what you enjoy, I promise you that it will at least be better than your summer reading in middle school and high school.